So if you're trying to penny pinch and save $100 by buying the digital-only version of the PlayStation 5, it's actually going to cost you more in the long run due to Sony's digital game greed. Let's get this thing. Alrighty, Stallion, so we have a rather unsavory topic to talk about, but it definitely deserves to be brought to the faces of PlayStation owners and also future PlayStation owners. So I personally bought the disc version of the PlayStation because I have a Blu-ray movie collection and I wanted that Ultra Blu-ray player. Not to mention I have an extensive library of disc PS4 games that I wanted to be able to slide inside of the hole, so to speak, and have a good time with. So unfortunately, I know that a lot of you guys are getting the digital version of the console, either because you're trying to save $100 or more realistically, that is the console that you could actually get your hands on, as the digital version seems to be a little bit more readily available. It is still absolutely astronomically almost impossible to get. However, it seems like generally the scripts and bots of scalpers tend to target the disc PS5. It seems like they have a little bit more income or a little more profit to get an ROI or return on their investment. So in 2019, PlayStation made the decision to no longer offer codes for digital games for sale at retail locations. While consumers can still purchase gift cards from the PlayStation Store at retailers, Sony's digital store is the only place PlayStation fans can purchase games for the platform.
I still love you.
According to Bloomberg, consumers unhappy with this decision have filed a class action lawsuit against the company, alleging that Sony's practice is monopolistic. The filing claims that consumers can end up paying 175% more for digital games over their physical counterparts.
I'm very angry right now. You can tell by the tone of my voice I'm angry. I'm pissed off. Is what I'm doing.
Sony's monopoly allows it to charge super competitive prices for digital PlayStation games, which are significantly higher than their physical counterparts sold in a competitive retail market, and significantly higher than they would be in a competitive retail market for digital games. So when you buy a digital version of a game, for example, Amazon sells little cards that you basically type in the code, or you used to be able to type into the code into like your PlayStation 4 or Xbox, and you would get a digital download of the game. And a lot of times those were on sale for $20, $30 off the retail cost of the game, or at least what the PSN, the PlayStation Network, is charging. Same thing with buying a physical version of a game. Obviously, we all know GameStop. Physical games depreciate in value pretty quickly, generally, depending on what game it is. And then you're able to literally scoop up like a disc version of a game for like $17 at GameStop, as where if you look on PSN, they're still charging like 40, 50 bucks for it. And now that is the only place you can buy digital games, and if you have the digital only console, that really is where you're getting your games. It'll be interesting to see where this case goes from here for gamers that prefer digital games over physical. However, a lot of people obviously like to collect. They like to have a collection of games out on display, or they just prefer to have the physical game because you can resell it, as where a digital game that's pretty much attached to your console. With Sony now offering a PlayStation 5 digital edition, buyers of that version of the console are forced to purchase games directly from PlayStation, when retailers like Best Buy or Walmart offer sale prices for digital and physical games. Those prices are often better and more competitively priced than those on the PlayStation Store. Sony frequently offers sales on the store, but the 175% figure is not totally unbelievable. In previous console generations, this case might have been a bit harder to make, as any PlayStation user would have the option of buying a physical copy for the system. But in the next-gen era, anyone that buys the digital-only PlayStation 5 is now handcuffed to making purchases through the PS Store. Whether or not that constitutes a monopolistic practice remains to be seen, but it certainly seems like the consumers involved in the lawsuit have a strong case. And I would have to strongly agree with that statement, because if you look at the numbers there, numbers don't lie. You know, I don't like math, but numbers don't lie. And obviously, PlayStation Network, PSN, is charging substantially more for their digital games. Right now, if you were to go on Amazon and search for any digital game, look at the price there, then look for the same game on the PlayStation Network. 9 out of 10 times, it will be more expensive on the PlayStation Network. And like I mentioned, after games have been out for 6 months to a year, they depreciate substantially in value, and they become a lot cheaper to buy a physical disc. Obviously, if you have a digital PS5, you're not going to be doing that, and you have to go to PlayStation, and you have to go to the PlayStation Store to purchase your games. So they kind of have you cornered in the market, and to me, that is the definition of monopolistic. That they have the market cornered. They have left you no option but to buy from them, and the option isn't good. Drop in the comment section below your guys' opinion on this debacle, this pickle that we're sucking on here, or if you bought a digital version, you're sucking on this pickle. I know this is a depressing topic, but if you enjoyed the video, liking it helps it to get seen by more people so this information can reach and aid them as well, which helps me grow this little channel, and I greatly appreciate that. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover a lot of news in the gaming community and industry, as well as tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.